Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to take you through step by step on how to create perfect eyeshadow every time. Now when I first started watching YouTube videos, the one thing that I always found I struggled with the most was that they would use all these terms that I wasn't really familiar with. I am familiar with them now because I'm so used to them. I use them all the time and I've watched a million videos myself. But at the start it was like a completely foreign language to me, which made it very difficult to copy the look and do it on myself because I wasn't really sure where different eyeshadows should go. For instance, they would say put this in the crease and I had no idea where the crease was. And so basically this video is going to break it all down, make it very simple for you to follow. I'm not going to show you an eyeshadow look as such. I'm more just going to explain terms for you that you would probably often hear in the makeup YouTube world, and basically just break it down so that it's really simple, so that you get a basic understanding of where eyeshadow should be applied in order to create a really nice eyeshadow look. So if you'd like to follow along and you're interested in this video, please keep watching. I'm just going to start by marking in a line from the outer corner of my eye up to my eyebrow. This is just so that you can visualize where you can put your perimeter. Basically, you don't want to apply any eyeshadow below this line, otherwise it'll make your eye look really heavy. The first place that usually you'll see most tutorials begin is applying some colour to the lid or the base of the eye. You only want to apply this colour up to the crease or the socket line, which is where I'm drawing that line now. The colour you apply here is usually going to be your most dominant or vibrant colour. If you are going for a really colourful look, use your most bold colour here. Otherwise you can use a really subtle base colour. Usually when I'm going for a neutral look, I will apply my lightest colour here. The next step is to apply a transition colour in the crease or the socket line. So basically you would be applying a colour over this dotted line which is sitting in my crease. To find your crease, it's easiest to look down rather than to have your eyes closed. Having your eyes slightly open will actually make that more visible and you'll find it's a lot easier to locate. I also found that when I was beginning, a little trick I would use was to apply some foundation across my eye, just a very thin layer. And then I would leave my eyes open for a minute or so, and then I found that it would just naturally crease in there and you would sort of have a little bit of a build up in that crease. I tend to use a medium sort of colour here, and the trick is to make sure that it's always blended through the crease so that you've got no harsh lines. The next step is to locate the outer V. This line usually runs up along the line I've already got from my eye to eyebrow, and then it comes back in along the edge of the crease. It's only a very small area and usually you want to apply your darkest colour here so that it really defines your eye and it makes your eyes appear larger. Sometimes you can actually make that V into a triangle and fill in that whole space so that you've got more of that colour concentrated into the outer edge rather than just a small amount coming up and along the crease. Another look that you might like is to actually extend that dark colour further along the crease rather than just keeping it in a confined area, and that is going to make the eye appear even larger. It's going to get more depth to the eye socket and it's going to give a really beautiful look. So I already showed you that first perimeter line going from eye to eyebrow, and you don't want to go below that, otherwise you get a very droopy looking eye. The second perimeter, which I'm just drawing here, is you do not want to put any coloured eyeshadow above this. Basically all your colours need to be confined to this space that I have shown you, and anything above that line is reserved for highlighting under the eyebrow, and basically that highlighting colour is just going to tie the whole look in and really soften all the colours. The next step is to apply some eyeshadow to the lower lash line. I always begin by applying a dark colour to the outer third, so to the left hand side, and usually it's the same color as I apply in my outer V, just so that it transitions in really nicely. You then want to apply some lighter eyeshadow to the inner corner of your eye, and basically that's just going to highlight and make your eyes appear really bright. So I hope that has been helpful to you guys in some way. Basically, I've tried to just strip it back to the very basics of eyeshadow application, and hopefully this will equip you with the knowledge to be able to now go and use any kind of colours you want, to create any kind of looks you want by just using these very simple techniques. Hopefully I've clarified some terms for you, made it a little bit easier to understand. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked this kind of video, if it was useful or not to you. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and thanks again guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!